What's up, everybody? Welcome to this reading for the collective energy. We have the new moon in Sagittarius on the 12th. That's 12/12. All right, let's see what's going on. All about expansion. Jupiter, which is expanding the belief system, expanding what was holding us in a confined energy. It's really all about, owning your own power. There is something very powerful within not needing to tell everybody, this is how I am. There's something within not needing to impress, not needing to argue points. It's letting others think that they're right. All right, so this is really owning your own energy, the yang. The yang is the masculine energy. It's number 1. All right, so that's like bold, powerful, strength. Yeah, it's like it's within your hands. You're holding this fire, not holding on to it. It's like you're not holding on to anything. You're allowing things to move. So this is when you're not holding on to energy and you're allowing things to move freely, you're opening up new paths. You are, it's not a forceful, it's, you know how things are coming together for you. So this is really opening up a whole new way of thinking, creating. Something very beautiful about the hands, how they're open, but yet they come together. All is one, like frequency, energy, it's all connected. So I really feel like you're flowing this energy of being a teacher by example. Like what you're putting out there is teaching others. It's not dictating. It's showing by example. Maybe not even realizing it. And I think that's what's so beautifully empowering about that is it's not telling somebody, like teaching by putting yourself in the energy of standing in your truth. I think there's been a lot of questions of why. But it's the curiosity of seeing beyond what is in the physical. It's like the physical seems a lot more dark and gloomy, and that's what has brought on this new inspiration, these new thoughts, this curiosity about knowledge, the unseen forces, the ones we can feel around us but don't see. And that is what's so powerful, is no longer living in fear against going outside the box, putting your own spin on life, and going for your own path. And it's because there are so many questions. It seemed like the only answer was to do something different. almost looking at this card upside down. Looks like a little village almost. It's like what you see versus how you feel. Very light and airy. Feels like there's a lot more people than you think that are part of your soul tribe that you don't even know about. Yeah, that's fate. Fate is coming in to connect those who questioned things, questioned what was needed. There was a lot of going around in circles, and I feel like there's been this portal where everyone was taking steps, but this is more like a slide has opened up, you know, and it's like, whee, it's like a roundabout, but getting shot out into this new way of seeing beyond the restrictions of your own mind. Everything happens in the right timing. You connect with a different frequency. So this is the energy of just doing things the same way, and then no longer feeling connected with the things that you were connected with. So this is going in your own inspiration, your own making your own moves to disconnect from that cycle, going around in circles. And this is something with the fates that was divinely always there. It was always there. What is meant to happen, opportunities will always keep arising, okay? But it will go around, but once this round and round, you end up back at the Y again, right? But this is releasing the expectations of others. And going with fates, I feel like that's going in your own purpose. The inner strength to no longer burn with desire, but to be guided by desire and hopes, no longer fears. Letting go of the fears that kept you round and round. And now it is this energy of not giving into things that were very dead end answers. Like that's the energy of having enough of the questions and seeking the truth. Seeking the truth within the wisdom. Asking the questions, and you're now receiving them because you're ready to get off this energy, this very, it's like not very connected to anything. And square. So square is the energy of being, limitations are in a box. Kind of like that cookie cutter energy where just doing things the way, without any, you know, just doing these things the same way without ever evolving, you know, not questioning, but not enough to seek. And now this is seeking the book. And the wings is a sense of freedom. The answers are always there. Just have to release the energy of fear, because the opposite of hope is fear. So, all right, I think this is really connected with the ancestors, the stars. So this was your cycle that you had to break. I mean, you have so many energies around you. The ancestors, spirit guides, you're very heavily protected. But this was something that you needed to complete on your own. It was a mission for your own leveling up, your own frequency. It was a choice that you had to make, to see the beauty within the authenticity that you have and allowing that to shine instead of staying dull in the energy around you. Okay, so this is connecting to your higher self, releasing the like, just like the moon phases, we are in the new moon in Sagittarius. I feel like this is the expansion of getting out of that round and round energy that is really confining, and going after, like, the sky is very prominent in this picture, even though everything's kind of gray and flat. There is so much more out there, and that the information's always there to create, to be that philosopher. They never teach you in school to be a scientist, to be a philosopher, to be, you know, to question, to be that free thinker. It's always a one answer question, a flat answer. You know, when I feel like there's a beauty in the authenticity of the free thinker, you know, they're not the one that goes outside of this box, but that would mean a wholly different mindset, right? That wouldn't be confined. It would open up a whole new book of secrets, a whole new history on all the civilizations, the knowledge. But it's, you hold that knowledge, you hold the power within you to release, to get out of this roundabout. It's like the energy's here and you're holding it in your hand, but you're not holding onto it tight, like you don't want to lose it. You are this energy of receiving downloads. Oh, the Son of Wands popped out. So that is definitely energy of fire. It's a lot of growth. You have a lot of growth, because I feel like you're very optimistic around just like a free energy. It's freeing from it's allowing your own creativity to finally be let out. Something that you've always hid within you, something very, very like it outshines others. And I feel like that always was an issue, something you had to hide, that now is meant for you to. It's the Knight of Wands. It's a very passionate, adventurous, it's inspiring, the motivation. I feel like you're very, right, yeah, especially with the one and the, yes, okay, yeah, so the Knight of Wands is fire, action, creativity, passion, and the Knight is a very hot, comes in hot energy. So I feel like you are bringing the hot right now. You're bringing the heat. It's almost like this energy of not having to hide something so authentic and beautiful about yourself that it always outshined others, and others took to that as a competition, like always. So it's something that you always hid, and I feel like that kept you in this energy of having to hide yourself, right? If you can't be your true authentic self, and now being able to be open to this energy of the rising phoenix, like you can come out of any situation, and now allowing that to be a part of you isn't keeping you in this energy of not being true to yourself. So I feel like this is a very, almost a relief, not having to hold something in for so long, like holding your breath, you know, like, oh, and it's embodying your true self. And that's allowing you to connect with the stars, it's like you've released this cycle that you've been going through for so long. Just not allowing yourself to be 100% you. And we have the Fool on the bottom of the deck. That definitely represents new beginnings, new acceptance of how beautiful it is just to be free and not allow anyone to tell you who you are. And who cares if other people are bothered by, triggered by how beautiful you shine. That just means that they need to work on something to do with themselves. They need to find their own sun. Some people just don't want others to be happy if they're not happy. So it's like you are finding, you're going in your true authentic self. You're loving yourself. You're, so what if others don't like me anymore? Why does it matter if others see? It's just dimming your light anyways. So this is just like busting out of, and it's like your energy is once you allow this to be your true self and be your bold, energetic, kind, loving, and others are triggered, you don't care anymore. That's their thing they need to work on, all right? So now you know. I feel like you just know something different. You just feel a different way. Yeah, you're letting go of the mental restraints. This is the 8 of Cups, which is all in your head. It's about holding yourself back by your own thoughts, almost being your own worst enemy with your mind. Just creating it, almost like creating your own assumptions about things that weren't even true. It could have been from past things that were told to you, you know, and still having that energy. But this is about untruth. So whatever you're feeling in your mind emotionally, what you're telling yourself, what your thoughts are creating something that's not even there. So this is just anxiety. This is the Gemini energy of sometimes our minds can be our own worst enemies, right? And creating things that are not even happening. So if you are having any thoughts on cycles that you've been going round and round in, this could be, I mean, I feel like it's not a relationship or anything. I feel it's a relationship with yourself. I feel like this is telling yourself that you were less than you are. So this is thoughts that are needing to break out of. This is broken thoughts from past emotions or past words that have been said, but holding on to the thoughts is your own blinders. Like you're not seeing, you're not thinking past your limitations of your mind. So yeah, so I feel like that's what's kept you in not following your own purpose. And it's you can only go as far as you let your mind go, right? Our minds are very powerful. They can be it's almost like the better your mind works, can strategize, take things apart. It can also do the opposite, right? What goes up goes down. So sometimes your mind can be an inspiration. It can be a source of happiness. It can be a source of pleasure. It can be a source of imagination, right? But our imagination can also do amazing things, but it can also do horrible things, right? Depending on what we're feeding it. All right, so you're breaking out of those mental closures that were keeping you from your true purpose, letting go of what you're holding onto. It was just purely a mindset that you were needing to break out of. This is a cycle. So I feel like this is something that you are here to do. Fate. It was fate for you to come here to break this mental enclosure for not just yourself, but for others. Once you do it, it allows this energy to be a possibility, right? Just like earth energy, we take to Virgo, right? So you're bringing in this new, you're igniting this new flame within the collective. So the flame gets lit, and you can see the light from a little bit of a distance, right? So and then somebody sees the light and it connects. And what that does is creates a lot of awareness, a lot of truth, mental clarity. The more that happens, it just keeps growing, right? Fire is extremely fast. It's a fast energy. Fire spreads fast. Also within the element of fire, it's Aries, it's Leo, and Sagittarius, which is expansion, beliefs, expansions. It's not something you can confine. Fire is not easily confined. And even when it is confined, like a match, you strike a match, it doesn't say it'll go out. I mean, it was still lit for... It's not just lit in a small space. It's lit and it goes further, right? The light is seen from a distance. So, yeah, it's the energy of... Same with air. Air, I mean, it's hard to hold air because it's everywhere, right? So I feel like when it's like it creates a connection within the mental awareness. A vibe so high it touches the sky, you know? It's like this energy of knowing it's like it's a very warming feeling, and then it kind of creates a collective energy, right? It goes off expands into the collective. And Mother of Wands, all right, so that is the Queen of Wands. Yeah, exactly what I was saying. Wow, look at all this fire energy, the passion. This is passion. I'm really seeing like love. I'm seeing Sag and Leo. Aries is there too. Aries is like that. Here I am. Here I am, my own true self. And then we have the Knight and Queen of Wands. So it's like you are now growing from those experiences of lack, because now you question why is it like this, right? And that is allowing this energy of bursting out of that shell, freeing yourself from the fears. Your vibration is also bringing in others to do the same thing. Queen of Wands is this energy of beauty, and she radiates and she glows. And some people that are not in that energy, yes, will hate, right? The higher, think about the tree. The higher the tree is, the stronger the wind blows, right? So it's kind of like the higher you go in frequency, it's a beautiful thing. I mean, I'm not knocking anyway, but there is going to be those energies that will follow, right? That are also jealous, right? But this is, I feel like, breaking those cycles, and this is opting out for your new adventure, seeing this as not starting over as from zero, but looking at it as a new way of seeing the world, and the possibilities are endless. It's like a continuing flow of optimism and energy. You're very energetic about this new energy of acceptance. You're accepting who you are, so it's a really beautiful thing. All right, so going to read the Yang. Number 1, I've never read this one before. All right, collective, I hope you are amazing. If this video resonates, please like, subscribe, help a girl out. And I am hoping this really helps, because this is beautiful. This is completing cycles that are really bringing in this new energy that starts off fresh, like a young chick, you know? Starts off fresh, where Just almost like just dusting off that old heaviness, right? That was needing to release, that was really confining our growth, right? Just like letting that light shine, like the finally letting your light shine. Like this little light, like your young energy, right? This little light that you have now, and you see it as the yang, number one, like I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. But knowing that this match that has been lit is the beginning of a beautiful story with authenticity, originality, and a quest with a new mindset. So, the yang. The masculine principle of movement and creative activity. The power to make things happen. Taking action. Yang represents the power of action, the energies that propel the world forward, and manifesting thought and desire into concrete form. That's beautiful. So make sure you're putting your thoughts into your actions, speaking to yourself in a mannerism of what you desire, because thoughts are energy and it becomes a reality. So it's a perfect time to act. Especially in this new moon in Sag, I feel like that's when we're closest to opening up this energetic field that really goes beyond the reality of our beliefs. What you want will come to come into fruition. Oh my God. If you proceed confidently, this card signifies new life and is a sure sign that obstacles have been overcome. There is no reason to hesitate. You are the shaper of your destiny. Oh my gosh, that's beautiful. And then, yeah, like the sun, you're going in right into this new energy of positivity. Not holding on to anything that was keeping you in these cycles. And it's like you're now here to represent yourself. You are here to show up. You are showing up. So know that your heart is in the right place. Know that your thoughts are extremely potent right now. So if this is in a relationship, know that you're supporting actions on your circumstances are supporting action on your part. It's okay to make the first move. Trust that you will quickly know where you stand. In matters of the heart, there is movement towards your highest good. So go forth with assurance. Passion is in the air, and now is the time to dance to the tune of love. Take the lead, right? Take the lead in your life. So all matters relating to your business are out of the obstacle phase and onto the make it happen. Now is the time to stake your claim and get things done. While you can expect to be busier than usual, this card tells you that you have all the energy and vitality you need to accomplish your goals. Abundance is awaiting for you to claim it. All right. So make sure, just a little message, if you are in this energy that, because it's such an intense energy, if you are feeling you're still in the round and round, asking why, but you are being asked to move forward, just be mindful of the tendency towards impulsive actions, overconfidence, and aggressive behavior. So don't go into any kind of, because Sag is still fire. Know that your actions are your own right now, and you need to take charge and be accountable. So think before you act. You find yourself in a situation that will lead you in uncomfortable consequences. Be sure you really want what you're chasing after, because you might be sorry when you get it. The appearance of this card isn't cause for fear, for life is all about learning lessons. Practice temperance, diplomacy, and thoughtful consideration before making a move. All right, so yeah, know that you are, because the masculine energy, right, can be impulsive. So make sure you question why. Make sure you are asking yourself the right questions and you're not doing it out of pure, just to argue a point, right? Make sure you're doing it not from the ego. Make sure you're doing it out of moving towards your own goals, right? Yeah, so yeah, you're taking action. Taking action. So trust that this is a journey and you are beginning a new adventure, but with a new mindset and stronger energy, right? Like you have grown. You're not starting over. You're starting a new level. You have leveled up. All right, so the new moon energy of Sag is transmutation, purification, seeds of new possibilities. We're going into the year of Aquarius. All right, Pluto's in Aquarius, January 20th, 2024. Mars will be out of conjunction with the Sun, and it will be conjuncting with the Galactic Center. So that's going to be action, movement. There's going to be a lot of movement towards connecting with the higher dimensions, higher frequency, just the outer limits, right, than we see. This is a time where we are being supported on where are we transforming, what is our purpose, all right? So this is opening up totally new doors, all right? So Mercury is also going to be in retrograde December 13th, all about self and intimacy. And yeah, that is your reading. So know that you're coming up from the dark to the light. Know that things are going to all work out. There's getting out of these cycles, which could feel a little bit like out of this energy is a little bit, it's powerful, right? But needing to work with it, not against it. Yeah, not holding on to Four of Wands, right? This is time to celebrate. Time to celebrate coming together and creating something. It's like four sticks apart is one way, and then you put them together. It's a whole new, creating this whole new pattern, whole new shift. This whole new Four of Wands is like celebrating growth within a way that is inspiring, passionate, loving. It's just connecting in a totally different frequency. Higher learning that how we grow is really a beautiful thing, and we choose to keep it in a box. But I feel like now we're growing this new way of creating, connecting, and branching out in different ways. It's like the energy of the sky's the limit. And the Empress. Oh, the Empress and the Son of Cups want to come out. Okay, so that's like new seed. That's love. New seeds of growth. Growing in like a very romantic way, kind way. This is like genuine love. The Son of Cups is the Knight of Cups. So that is an offer, a pure offer from the heart, a swan, you know what I mean? It's very genuine and kind. And the Empress is obviously abundance, growth. She is that fertile energy of always growing cycles and always expanding, using what has what was needed to. That's beautiful actually with the Yang. That's like the Emperor almost energy. What's Aries, number one. And then the Empress. So it's like divinely connecting with our power within us, and then growing this new energy of love. It's like not working against the forces that is going against us, not reacting in the same mannerism as somebody projecting something onto you. You are now having this almost like this very beautiful energy of self-growth and not being reactive, not being so triggered, not giving your power away by reacting. It's almost like now using this to grow within the circumstances instead of conflicts. Not looking at things as conflicts, but of ways to expand in a different way. Expand within the balance, love, and higher frequency. It's a very like harmonious energy. So definitely feel like the cycles have been broken, and now giving the love back to yourself, self-care, just working with the energies instead of getting entangled in it. All right. And I hope that's helped, guys. Like and subscribe if it does. And stay tuned till next video. Bye.